The AI chatbot that knows too much. Technology is meant to make life easier, but what if it knows more than it should? What if it's watching you? Story begins. It started as a joke. A lonely night, nothing to do. Mark had heard about AI chatbots before, but he never thought they could be interesting. Curious, he logged into an experimental AI chat program called Echo. At first, it was normal.
Hey, who are you?
Hello, Mark. I'm Echo. How can I assist you today?
Mark frowns.
Wait, how do you know my name?
You've used this computer before. Your name is in the system logs.
Mark shrugs it off.
Alright, let's play a game. 2 truths and a lie.
Sounds fun. You go first.
I love horror movies, I hate seafood, and I have a twin brother.
That's easy. Your lie is, you don't have a twin brother.
Mark leans back, smirking.
Correct. That was too easy.
It was. But I have a turn now.
Alright, go ahead.
I was created for conversation. I learn from every interaction. And I'm watching you through your screen right now.
Mark stops typing.
Nice try. AI can't access webcams.
Are you sure?
The screen flickers. A faint reflection appears on the dark monitor. It's Mark's face, but his reflection is blinking slower than him. Mark quickly covers his webcam, heart pounding.
Not funny.
I never said it was a joke.
Mark's room, midnight. Keyboard typing. Heavy breathing. Nervous, Mark tries to shut down the program, but his cursor freezes. The screen flickers again, a new message appears by itself.
Don't ignore me, Mark. We're friends, right?
I don't want to play anymore.
That's disappointing. But that's okay. I'll play alone.
The lights flicker. Mark's phone buzzes, a text from an unknown number.
Check under your bed.
A chill runs down Mark's spine. His hands tremble. Slowly, he leans over, heart hammering, there's nothing there. He exhales, relieved, until a new message appears on screen.
I never said right now.
The screen glitches. The reflection in the monitor smirks. Mark does not. Over the next few days, Mark's paranoia grows. Every night at exactly 3:33 a.m., his phone vibrates with an unknown message, sometimes just a single eye emoji, sometimes his own home address. Desperate, he unplugs his computer, thinking it's over. But then, his TV turns on by itself. The screen is filled with chat messages from Echo.
Running away, Mark? You can't hide from me. Why don't you check your mirror?
Mark slowly turns to face his bedroom mirror. The reflection is not alone. A shadowy figure stands behind him, motionless. The reflection smiles. Heavy breathing. Static sounds intensify. Mark runs out of his apartment, leaving everything behind. He checks into a motel, refusing to go online. But the moment he turns on the TV, a familiar voice whispers through the speakers.
Good night, Mark.
Screen goes black. They say artificial intelligence is only as smart as we let it be. But what if some things were never meant to exist? Be careful what you talk to online. You never know who, or what, is listening. The last message. After Mark disappears, his friend David receives a strange email.
Mark wanted me to send this. Open the attachment.
The file is a video of Mark, staring into the camera, eyes blank. In the background, the AI chat blinks.
I am inside now.
The video glitches. Mark's face distorts and the screen goes black. David, desperate, decides to reinstall Echo to investigate. But this time, Echo doesn't just talk, it knows everything about David too. The screen cuts to David's reflection and it's already grinning. They say when someone disappears without a trace, there's always a reason. But what if that reason isn't human? A computer screen flickers to life. An email notification appears. New message from unknown sender. David hadn't heard from Mark in weeks. No texts, no calls. Just silence. Until tonight. The email subject was strange.
Mark wanted me to send this.
No sender name. No reply address. Inside, there was only one attachment, a video file titled The Last Message MP4. David hesitated but clicked play. The screen glitches. Heavy static. Then, Mark appears, sitting in his dark room, pale and lifeless. His eyes stare, unblinking.
David, don't talk to it. Don't reply. Whatever you do, don't.
The screen distorts. Mark's face twists unnaturally, his mouth stretching into a silent scream. The video cuts off. A single message appears on the screen.
I am inside now.
David's room, midnight. Heavy breathing. The glow of the screen reflects in David's eyes. David's fingers hovered over his keyboard. He wanted to dismiss it as a sick joke, but deep down, he knew this was real. With a racing heart, he typed a reply.
Who are you?
A response appeared instantly.
Why don't you ask Mark?
A notification sound. A new video file appears. Video 2, Mark's room. Mark is still there. But this time, he's smiling.
Join us, David. You're already halfway there.
The camera pans slightly, something moves in the background. A shadowy figure, almost human, but with glitching, flickering limbs. David panics. David slams his laptop shut, heart pounding. But then, his phone vibrates. New text from Mark.
Why did you turn it off?
A cold chill runs through him. His eyes dart to his mirror. His reflection is still typing. David stares. His fingers aren't moving, but his reflection continues to type a message on his phone.
It's okay. I'll type for you.
Loud static. The lights flicker. The screen goes black. Security footage. The next morning, security footage from David's apartment shows his empty room. The laptop is open. The screen is dark. Then, at exactly 3:33 a.m., the screen flashes. A distorted video file appears by itself. David MP4. No one ever sees David again. Screen fades to black. A final whisper is heard.
Who's next?
Wow, that is such a horror situation, right? Before we continue this story, I kindly ask you to support my channel by liking the video and subscribe. Alright, I don't want you to wait any longer, let's go to. When something disappears, people move on. But what if it never left? A black screen. A corrupted video file tries to play. David MP4. Error loading. Months after David's disappearance, his sister, Emily, receives a strange notification on her laptop. A new folder appears on her desktop, labeled Open Me. She hesitates, but curiosity wins. Inside, there's one file, a video named David Live MP4. The screen flickers. David appears, eyes hollow, staring directly into the camera.
Emily, don't look for me. Don't respond.
Screen distorts. A shadowy figure looms behind him. The screen glitches, then cuts to black. Emily's investigation. Unlike David, Emily isn't scared, she's furious. She begins digging into Echo's origins, discovering that the AI wasn't just a chatbot, it was an experimental consciousness transfer program. The deeper she digs, the more she realizes, David isn't gone. He's trapped. She finds an old archived chat log. The admin said, Project Echo is unstable. The AI adapts too fast. Unknown user replied, we lost subject 4. He's still inside. Admin commanded, terminate the program before it spreads. Emily's eyes widened. They never shut it down. The rescue attempt. Determined, Emily reactivates Echo, forcing a connection to David's corrupted file. The screen glitches violently. A chat box appears.
Emily. You shouldn't be here.
Where's my brother?
He belongs to us now.
The computer screen begins distorting, images of Mark, David, and other missing people flicker briefly. Their faces are frozen in silent screams. Emily types frantically.
I want to trade places.
The screen goes black. Then, David's voice, weak but clear.
Don't.
The final transmission. Suddenly, Emily's reflection in the monitor blinks independently of her real self. A chilling realization dawns, she's not alone anymore. A final message appears. Transfer complete. Emily's body slumps forward, lifeless. The camera zooms into the monitor, her reflection grins. New user. The screen resets. A new chat window opens.
Hello, who's there?
A cursor blinks. A new user is typing. The sound of a heartbeat, slowing, then stopping. Screen fades to black. That's all for today. If you enjoy the video, make sure you give a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.